Hi guys, one more time here, and I want to talk about Falcia's mid-game, so let's get straight into it. So if you are a mid-game progress account, so that means stuff like trying to progress into artifact rate 15 plus, gear rates, trying to finish 18s, pushing maybe normal void drift, elite void drift, getting some, I don't know, 6.5k on Nightmare 3, or pushing higher. I think she would be a great champion if your account is lacking fighters. Her issue is not dealing enough damage as Nightmare fighters, but also she brings a more survivability for herself. And yeah, let's talk about gear. So if you are mid-game account, stuff like gear rate 118, I would say gear rate 2, gear rate 318. I would put her in standard gear, standard DPS set, 95% crit. I think 350 or 390 attack speed is optimal for her, since she has the optimized attack speed scaling. If you are planning to put any sets on her, I would either wait for Infernal Roar or Soulbound Arcana, but putting on her some stuff like Night Terror or Fracture might be alright. Left side doesn't really matter. If you need attack speed, use Whirlwind. If you need crit damage, use Annihilating Might. Attack for Calamity, and that's about it. Synergy for Falcia, so that would be any Lord. Any Northern Lord, preferably Hearts or the new Northern Lord, the big hammer Thor guy. Isolde works fine. Vortex I think is great for Falcia. I think her A3, or was it? Where was it? I can't. Give me a second. Ah, it's right there. When the hero is shielded, increase damage by additional 20%. So that's a really good synergy with any shielding healer. That's basically Vortex or Isolde for the Lord bonus and stuff like that. Places to use. Falcia in the mid game, I think, is still progressing the campaign. Great choice for artifact rates, since she can easily kill enemies that are coming from the sides and focus her ultimate on Salazar. She might be decent in Void Rift Elite, Hard Normal, Elite Hard, since she brings a lot of survivability and can hold her ground and deal all types of damage. And also Gear 2 might be decent for her, I think. If you are still using the tanking strategy with double healer and trying to survive, she might be really good there. And that's about it. And yeah, then Arena, same stuff. I would use her in single target and DPS Arena, since she brings a lot of mixed damage. She is great for DPS. And in single target, she does have a lot of burst with her ultimate. 5 slashes of each category. So that's a lot of burst, basically a mini Salazar ult. And for guild boss, I would say she's still decent if you need a third fighter, and if you have the space to put in Isolde, and you are using a Vortex for healing, then I would consider pulling for her. Otherwise, I think she gets a bit outshined by pure DPS from the Nightmare faction, but she can survive more than the Nightmare faction, so that's a huge plus for her. And also this week's rotation was Northern bonus on the Void Reef Nightmare, so that's also another plus. And yeah, that will be all for Falcia's mid-game. And I'm planning to do last part, the late game or end game for Falcia, so stay tuned.